Now, this contrast between those meaningless lies and those wild stories, these extreme measurings, there's sometimes these stories can be about, you should perhaps call it actually superpowers. For a period of time I was working with a set of 3 brothers in their 60s. They never seemed hostile towards each other, or didn't seem to have any conflict. All 3 of them were working in the same place, living in the same town, neighbor town, although never traveling together, never in the same car, even if they were working the same shift. And they were strange, at least the 2 older ones. The oldest of them was really asshole, and then the middle one was like a bit sadistic or something, and bitter, perhaps. I don't know. I don't really remember that middle one. But at some occasion I worked along with this youngest brother, and seemed to be very laid back and relaxed and nice guy. And at some occasion there was some talking about these 3 brothers and how strange they were. And I said, yeah, but this one, the youngest of them, seems to be a bit different. And everyone at the table started laughing. What? I said something funny. Yeah, he's not exactly normal. He's a full-scale myth maker. He is what? I was close to 40, and I had quite some experience of this group of people, this category, and I really thought that I had learned to recognize those storytellers. No, at least not this one. And then they told me some of his stories. Some summer holiday, he and his wife, I think, had been traveling, and there was some very high tower, some light tower or something, and they had entered this attraction, and at the top there was some kind of balcony where you could go out and admire the view, which they did. But there were these strong winds, and all of a sudden there came against him real nasty shot, and this one actually blew him over this safety fence, and he was falling towards the ground, where he would meet his death within seconds. Oh, this is it, passed through his head. And what to do now? Just close my eyes and prepare. But then he was a fast thinker, and not the kind who panics. And he realized, I do have this leather coat, and these strong winds. So he grabbed his coat with his both hands, and straightened his arms, and it became almost like wings. So he would surf or glide upon these strong winds, and slowly fall down and land safely without any damage whatsoever. You know, bit like Batman. You know, this guy was in no way unintelligent. Why is he telling us such things? He can't possibly believe that he can get away with this. Maybe this doesn't even bother him, as long as no one starts arguing. They may believe or they may not. They are not bothered with this. And these are the true myth makers. You also have this narcissist lying, which I would say is rather different, because even if they too get hooked up on their own stories, they have reasons, and they will not make up such things if it's not about getting control over something. So they may not really be entertaining, which actually the true myth maker may be, at least in the rear mirror, when you do not have to encounter them each day.